Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all well. We are back again with another live show on the channel. It is preview. We are back in Premier League action tomorrow night at home, and it's Spurs. We've got Chippaz tonight because Mason is at the Stack event tonight. So we've got Chippaz on. How you doing, Chippaz?
Oh, all right, as well as can be.
Good to hear. Well, you know what to do, guys. If you enjoyed the show, hit the thumbs up. It's important we get the likes so people know where to find us in the search results. And please, of course, if you are completely brand new at the channel, if you know you're subscribed and you enjoy what we bring out for you, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Hit that bell as well. It does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit the bell to make sure all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you'd like to give a donation, feel free. If you want to become a member for 99p, hit the join button to become a member. You'll be input the prize draws we do as well. Let's snip into comments. Good evening, Trev. Hope you're well. Happy times to be a Newcastle fan. 2 wins this week, and I'll be ecstatic. Lee, good evening. Andrew, good evening. Hope you're keeping well as well. Well, just before we get into it, Chippaz, news on Yohan Wissa. He is not going to the African Cup of Nations.
Oh, it's a massive boost for her because we need that second striker. We need them options up front, and the fact he's going to be available for us over this Christmas period is going to be a massive help, though.
It will be as well. It sounds like, well, it's come out and said he's now wants to concentrate on us, which I'm glad he's putting us first. It's a bit like similar to Tonali when he was serving a suspension, but because Wissa hasn't played for us yet, and he's. It sounds like he's just wanted to get down to work now with Newcastle United at the moment. Put me country to one side. I want to focus on where I'm playing, the club I'm playing for.
It's just a bit of common sense, really. You can't go to AFCON after not kicking the football. You just can't.
Exactly. He's been playing a game behind closed doors.
I mean, that's not the same as playing a competitive game against.
Well, it's not.
Opposition, is it? So
hopefully, it's going to get his fitness back. That's all we can.
Touch wood. Apparently, he's playing another one this week. So
well, let's see what happens with that one.
Probably that means that there's rumours going that I'll be definitely away in January.
Well, is that in the window for another strike? And then maybe we shall wait and see. I
imagine if we're selling them, then someone's coming in, isn't there? There's got to be somebody coming in for that position.
Well, could well and truly be, but we'll wait and see. Yeah, I suppose. I'm not sure what you mean there, Lee. Time your comments disappeared now. I don't know what that means. But how are you feeling for tomorrow, Chippaz? Is it another opportunity, considering we've came off a massive away win, first away win of the season, and we are back at home tomorrow? I think a lot of us are feeling quite optimistic about tomorrow, that we can go and get another 3 points tomorrow.
This week's a massive opportunity.
Yeah,
I know we'll take it one game at a time, but we've also got Burnley at home on Saturday, and if we can get 6 points out of these two fixtures, if you'd said to me 9 points out of Everton, Spurs, and Burnley, I would snap. I don't think anyone would have thought about that if you thought, obviously, we'll have before the Man City game. So, yeah, it's a massive opportunity to make ground up on ground that we have lost.
It is.
It's we've dropped a lot of points this season already against teams like who could be in the round who could be relegation candidates, and we've got to pick them up from somewhere. We've got to regain them somewhere. So we've obviously gained 3 off Man City, which no one expected. Nobody expected 3 points at Everton on Saturday. So hopefully tomorrow night, Tottenham's going to be a team that's probably going to be where we're going to finish in and around. So we need to beat these teams that are going to be around us as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Obviously, no disrespect to Burnley, but they're going to be a relegation threatened side. So you've got to win that game. Don't care how.
That's it. There used to be a time near your comments. All right, they're shown on my side on the YouTube side. So there you are. There you are. It does tell you when the time you post the comments in. So, I mean, Spurs, a little bit of a downfall at the moment. I mean, losing to Fulham, of course, got walloped in the North London derby and did lose in the Champions League midweek as well. So, in a little bit of a free fall at the moment, to be fair.
Yeah, you don't know what side you're going to get from, do you? they're a bit like us that can turn it on when they want, and then that can have an absolute stinker when they want. But I watched I've seen their games, some of their games this season. I think again they've had that bounce factor from Thomas Frank coming in early on and picking up results, and I think that novelty's sort of weared off now. Like teams have figured them out, and they've figured them out, and I mean they absolutely got spanked off PSG the other night. They got spanked in the North London derby. The goalkeeper, Vicario thought he was Nick Pope the other night.
I mean, what on earth was that? I think that's even worse than Nick Pope, because look at the way Harry Wilson shot.
But I've had a look at Spurs' stats on NUFC.com, and they've only lost one away game in the league, and that was the North London derby. Funny enough, they've won 4 away from home, so they've won at Man City.
Yes, they have.
They've won at Man City, they've won at West Ham, they've won at Leeds, and they've won at Everton. So they've beaten 2 of the 4 teams we couldn't beat. So the fact they've got Christian Romero back as well, their captain, that might help them defensively. But again, they've still got Maddison, Solanke, Kulusevski, and Dragusin out long term. So that's pretty much was that for their starting players?
Yeah, that's a lot of them. I know they've got a few players out missing. I know they do.
Yeah.
Mason's at the Stack event tonight with the new CEO and director of football. So I wonder how that one is going tonight. So
someone's just put in the TTR chat that they asked him about the new stadium, and he said he doesn't know. David Hopkinson, he just put, I don't know. Yeah. Whether he's doing that just to deflect it or try and, he generally doesn't know. God knows.
Oh well, so there you go. Good evening, John. Hope you're well, and good evening, Julie. Hope you are keeping well as well. Well, and we are possibly going to expect Eddie to rotate again tomorrow night. We've got to, in a way, because the games are coming thick and fast. We don't want more injuries. Where do you think Eddie's going to rotate tomorrow, do you think?
I can see Tonali starting. I think he possibly may take... I think he may take Miley out and play Miley against Burnley.
Could do, because I thought Miley was outstanding.
He was, but I think you've got to play Bruno against tomorrow. I think you've got to start him. I think Saturday would be a better game to rest Bruno against Burnley. I think Joe Linton for the physicality midfield, if he can be physical tomorrow, will help. I also think
rotated Joe Linton.
He could be. He could bring in Ramsey or Willock for fresh legs.
I think Ramsey should be getting more game time. I'm really disappointed with the lack of game time he's getting at the moment, because we brought him in for a reason to provide some competition at midfield, and he's barely kicked a ball at times.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know what's going on, do we?
Well, true. We're true. But we are expecting Eddie to rotate.
I could easily see him playing Gordon and Murphy for Barnes and Elanga. I really could.
See, I don't know. Is this a perfect game for Gordon to come in? I'm not too sure.
Well, I would rather play Gordon against Burnley, because I said, just about Burnley, they're a team that's going to be facing relegation battle this season. So if he can't do it against Burnley, then who's he going to do it against?
Well, yeah.
I would like to think that Hall and Livermore will both start, because we need them to look at different sides.
We do need those, because Trippier's still out. Crafts just barely gets a look in. And at left back, we need Lewis Hall, and we know Dan Burn at left back just doesn't work at all.
And then if we're in a good position with 10 minutes to go or something, you take them off.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think it'll still be Burn and Chow in defence. Obviously, Botman looks like he's going to be missing for a few weeks. Obviously, Shell, substitute defender.
Could do, possibly. I mean, it looks like Botman is due to have a scan, or he's going to see a specialist about his back problem. Whether, hopefully, it's not going to be a serious one, but it looks like we will be without Beltman again, which is a bit of a downer. So if we're going to keep him injury free. But it's a new injury he's got this time. So.
And keep Ramsdale in the side, because he did what he had to do fine on Saturday. He didn't really have anything to do, so you've got to play him again.
Well, I wonder if Pope's had a scan. They said Pope was due to have a scan to check out what the instinct of his injury is.
He's injured.
But But yeah, I think Ramsdale, you've got to keep in goal. I thought he played well on Saturday. We know Pope has been really, really frustrating or because of his mistakes, but it was about time we changed it, and Ramsdale did well, and I think our defence trusted him more. So everyone is under NDAs most likely. Hope you're well, Choppy. Good to see you. Brian's going 3-1. He thinks Frank will get sacked. Oh, I'm going to disagree with that, actually.
You can't sack somebody after 13 games or 14 games.
No, absolutely not. But what did you make of Thomas's Frank's comments about he wasn't a fan of the booing after the Fulham game, particularly towards the goalkeeper Vicario as well because of his absolute mistake?
Well, he's in a catch-22 here. Who's he want to stick up with? These players or the fans? It's you're in you're between a rock and a hard place there. I don't know what I would do in that situation. Maybe I would say, listen, if you're going to have a go at somebody, have a go at me to try and take the pressure off the players. But again, I think he was in a no-win situation there. If he's stuck up for one or the other one isn't going to be happy.
Well, true, yeah, but I don't think he's done a bad job there since going to Spurs. He's having a little bit of a poor. Every team's going to have a little bit of a rough time, and it's just happening this time for Spurs. I mean, but he's only one lost away game in the Premier League. He's had some good results as well.
It's only been the last couple of weeks where they've conceded heavily. I mean, if you look, I mean, it's probably since we played them where they've started to lose a few games. The League Cup game was probably when it started off, but
yeah,
listen, they're only 3 points ahead of us. If we can win and beat them tomorrow night, we can go above them.
Absolutely, we can.
So how many? Considering we're 9 points or something behind them, come
yeah, something like that, wouldn't it? And if we can just get those points, we can start to look up the table a bit more now. I mean, the next two, as you've said, the next two games we should be winning. I mean, and we've got an opportunity to get 3 wins on the bounce in the Premier League so far. Eddie, how bizarre at times. What did you make of his press conference?
I have not seen it. No, I was on.
Aaron Ramsdale is a bit of a funny one because it's like I never got a chance to speak to him after the game because he had to go straight to media duties, apparently. So, and it's like, but I presume he did have a smile on his face or something along those lines.
I mean, I find it baffling given that, like, after the media duties, they've gone into the changing room where he is, and they flew back up from Liverpool on Saturday night. So I don't know how he hasn't had time to speak to him, like, but. That's what he says. That's what he says. That's what he says. I find it weird. Well, I mean, it's not as if like one of them went somewhere else and the other went. It's not as if they weren't on the same plane coming home or they weren't in the same changing room, was it?
Exactly. Well, I'm just looking at this. It's getting interesting with the whole Asula thing. This is according to Florian Plettenberg. This is Sky Sports over in Denmark. Apparently, it looks like Frankfurt has now reached an agreement with us for Asula over a winter move. It looks like it's going to be a loan option and a loan deal first with an option to buy for around about 20 million euros with which could be, but possibly a loan free of about 3 million euros.
Yeah. I just see what Lauren's put in the chat there, and we'll just take with a pinch of salt first because again, we don't know who this person is that's leaked it, whether they've got credible sources or what. So,
well, true, yeah, absolutely.
I think
Chris will cricket bollocks. He's playing Pope. I'm hoping that's not going to be. Do you think? I don't know if Pope's going to make the game tomorrow.
No, I think you'll keep him out on Saturday. Maybe play him against Burnley.
Yeah, could be
where you would expect them to have a quieter game.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if we can get 6 points, we are back in the mix for Euro. However, I'm not confident for that Macca game at all. We dare lose. If we can go on a run, it might ease the nerves a little bit. But we shall wait and see. We shall wait and wait.
The one thing I will say is the derby games. These are the bigger games we tend to get up for. So
yeah,
it might be easier for a lot of the players just to flick a switch and get up for it, you know.
Absolutely. Eddie Howe has a good result and every time reverts back to same old type. I'm hoping he analyses himself and adapts now to his own feelings. If he doesn't over the next 2 months, he never will. Chubby said he'd sell Pope in January. I think there's a lot of people
Well,
on
he's
that.
just signed a new 1-year contract for next season, hasn't he? So
Well,
that's
true. But it doesn't mean we could still sell him, though.
I know, but we're not going to
Did
get him.
Dubravka sign a new contract last season or the season before? And what happened? He was gone. He went in the summer.
But we'll let him go mutually, didn't we? We didn't get a fee for him. We can't keep really doing that.
We not get a little bit of money from our something.
I mean, pennies.
Well, true, pennies high, something like that. So, but yeah. So, in terms of injuries, it looks like Wissa's still not be available tomorrow, but it looks like he'll be ever closer now by the looks of it. No Botman due to a back problem. Pope will wait and see. And so that's probably just the injuries at the moment for us. We have to, exactly, Brian. We have to, because look, what I like about with those two, look how well we are going forward as well with holding the team now, because they like to bomb forward with the ball now. Whereas I don't think you see that with Trippier much now, and Burn, well, he's just all over the place when he's at left back.
Yep.
So, yes, but we got to keep holding Tino in the team. But and Trippier still missing with a hamstring injury at the moment as well. As you mentioned about the Spurs injuries, of course, still no James Maddison. Long-term injury, he's still recovering from at the moment. Dominic Solanke still missing. Basuma injured. Kulusevski, Raju Dragusin, and also Kota Takai. So there's a few injuries Spurs have got, but where do you see the danger from Spurs, though?
I think their danger could be Xavi Simons for all the.
I've not been impressed with Xavi Simons.
He's probably still going to be a danger man if he's playing behind Richarlison. They give him some.
Well, possibly, yeah.
Kudos as well, depending on.
He is good, Kudos.
Depending on who plays left back, if it's Burn or Hall, I think Hall will be all match him. But if it's Burn, I'd be a bit worried.
I don't.
Although, Burn did all right against him in the cup when he came on.
He did.
You've got Brennan Johnson as well, who can play in that position.
Yeah.
What's his name on the left wing, man?
Who's he called? Let's find out. Let's have a look at Spurs and say. Last game.
Also, you've got Van de Ven, who at centre back's capable of running with a football. So...
are you thinking of Bergval? No. Well, Spurs played a 4-2-2-2 formation in the last game.
They played some dodgy formation. I couldn't make it out. But Van de Ven's good with the ball at his feet, so he's the one that you've got to watch. That you can't let him run with it. If you're going to make a tackle, just do it. Put one in on him.
That's it. Yeah, absolutely. Totally, yeah. If he reverts back, we will lose. Yeah, Pope is no different to any player we've ever had. They've had a shelf life, and we appreciate them. It's time to move on and progress our squad. His time is up. Shit happens. Oh, you Doggy you're thinking of?
Yeah, the left back.
Doggy. Yeah, he's good. He's good.
He's just suspect defensively, but getting forward, he's good. You can get up and down the line.
No danger from Spurs. We're fucking going to pezzle them. This is the fabled 7-0.
Still with a name like Doggy's a bit,
Chippaz bigging up the Welsh, who would have thought, says me. So.
Mason, you can still be in the chat, can't you? Get yourself on, man. Now you're at the stack, but get on here.
But our record against Spurs at home is actually quite good as of late. I don't think they've beat us since the... It was the first time. It was the first time on
the last time Nuno take over first game.
Yeah, take over first game under the new ownership. That's the last time they beat us.
So that's exactly 4 years ago.
Other than that, we've won the rest.
That's exactly just over 4 years ago.
6-1, of course. So 6-1, of course. The 4-0, 2-1 last season. It was a quite game, but of course, and 2-0 in the Carabao Cup. So. We've beat them the last 4 times in all competitions. We've won the last 3 games in the Premier League. So
I think they've only beaten us once in the last 4 years since that game. And that was the one where we got beat. Was it 4-1?
4-1 at their place, yeah.
But that's because we had 3 games in 6 days or something.
And we had a pretty much paper-thin squad and trying to compete in Europe at the same time. We had, and we were crocked with injuries as well that season. We were absolutely crocked with injuries as well. So, yeah. But, I mean, let's look at Spurs' last 6 games in a row. So, they've lost the last 4 games. So, out of a possible 6, they've lost 4, won 1, and drawn 1. So, as he said, on a bit of a down, because they were right up there at one point, Chippaz. Now they've just slumped down to mid-table.
They seem to do this every season. They start well, and then they start to lose a couple of games, and they start plummeting a bit.
Well,
as the word goes, Spursy. I think that's what you would call it.
Mm-hmm. Well, true. So they did lose to Fulham at the weekend. Conceded 2 early goals. Did get battered in the PSG game. Got battered in the North London derby. Did get a draw against Man United. Thought they had that win until they completely threw it in stoppage time. Of course, they did win. They did win 4-0 against Copenhagen. They did lose to Chelsea as well. Also, we shows that we beat them last back in the end of October. Did win away good against Everton, 3-0. Draw against Monaco. Did lose to Aston Villa as well. See, as you said, Chippaz, they're actually better away from home than they are at home.
I think that's down to how the manager sets up. But I think at home tomorrow night on a Tuesday night, that's going to be a cold day. I don't know if they'll be up for it. I really don't. I think if we can get an early goal like we did against Everton, I don't think we'll sit back on it. I think we'll go at them because
that's what we've got to do. Is just go for
they'll be there to be got at tomorrow night. I think. Personally, I think they'll come for a point. I don't think they'll come with any intention to win it. If you look at the way they played in the cup game, they had no intention of winning that game. But
well, they didn't, did they?
That's what I think they'll do. They'll come for a point tomorrow, and they might set up and put 10 men behind the ball and just have Richarlison up on his own. But we don't know. Thomas Frank hasn't got a good record here as a manager. I don't
think he actually hasn't won at St James's Park yet. Okay,
so that's the thing that we've got in our favour. He's never won here.
He hasn't. No.
Has he drawn one game? I think possibly, and that was
the 3-3 draw. I think that was the 3-3 draw.
Every other game he's lost them.
Yep.
He's took a few hammerings as well. I remember the 5-1 where the season we finished fourth a couple of years ago. Beat Brentford 2-1 last season, where we scored that Tonali scored that ridiculous goal. Where did he mean it? Did he not mean it? So
still a lot of questions around that.
It's he hasn't won a game here. So again, we've got to say we're favourites for tomorrow night.
I think it would just be good to get in, and we've been getting results at home as of late. Even at times we've not been at our best, but we've been getting the results at home as of late, which is a good sign.
Yeah,
I think it was that defeat against Liverpool, wasn't it? That was Arsenal. Forgot about Arsenal. Other than that, we've won the rest of the home games after that. So, well, Richarlison's a player I'm not really that worried about. I mean, he's a very hit and missy player, but I was watching Harry on, of course, on TTR, and he said he's a very, very hitty missy player, a very frustrating player.
I'll be winding them. I'll be getting round. I'll be winding them up tomorrow night because he's a type of player that's got to show a fuse. You saw in the cup game the fuse he had when Shaw scored the goal. He went straight to the ref more because of the shoelaces. So,
God,
for me, I would get him riled up for tomorrow night and try and get him sent off because he's got to show a fuse, and I personally think it'll not take much to get him sent off.
I mean, he was absolutely awful in the Carabao Cup game as well. Oh,
yeah.
He was really bad.
I mean, I find it baffling how he's getting started over Kolo Muani, who's obviously a hell of a lot better of a player.
Oh, that's a bit of a funny one as well because he has got that Muani, but Yeah, the last few games, the last two I've just looked at. Yeah, apparently Mwani's been on the bench and Richarlison's been starting ahead of him.
Yeah, and Moani scored goals against PSG, against his current employer, PSG, didn't he? So,
Aye, absolutely, it did.
yeah, I find it up, but hey-ho, it's not my worry.
There's a one of the players that hasn't been too bad for Spurs, and that's Jed Spence, actually. Of course, he's been called up for England as well. I think he's quite improved as a
He
player
used
for
to
them.
play for Middlesbrough, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing all right, but is he not centre half and he's been playing at left back?
He has been playing at left back a lot.
Yeah.
I think in the derby he was like right wing back, I think.
Yeah, so
Because I think Spurs had 3 centre backs.
that can't do him much good if he's playing all over the back four and he's not staying settled in one area of the pitch.
Well, true, yeah. Absolutely. But I think one of the main dangers is definitely Kudos. He's got pace. He could certainly, I mean, he scored a cracking goal as well that got Spurs one back. But I think that's possibly one of the danger men I do see for Spurs is Mohamed Kudos as well. So
I'm glad they haven't got Kulusevski playing because I think he would have been their danger man if he was playing.
I think Kulusevski could be a very hitty missy player as well.
Yeah, but hey, I think we've got enough to beat them tomorrow.
I think we should do, and we'll look to want to continue our record, and we want to keep getting results. We want to keep now pushing on the table. We just bagged our first away win at the weekend. Last weekend, we want to try and keep going now. That's what it's all about. Just keep going. This game is a bit more bigger than the Burnley game because again, Spurs, they can be a really hard team to play against. We know they can, but Burnley, I think I wouldn't mind making quite a few changes in the game against Burnley because I think this is a bigger one. Where he said Burnley are a relegation battle, where Spurs are still, in a way, can be up there.
Yeah, that's it. Spurs, like I said, Spurs are possibly going to be a team that's going to be playing. That's going to be a team that's competing for the same position as us on the table, fifth, sixth. So yeah, I think this is a game where you need to beat one of your rivals.
Well, that's it. Well, would you believe it? Richarlison is actually their top goal scorer, but only on 5 goals.
Well, I think that's how much Voldemor's got for us, isn't it?
Well, Voldemort is on 5 league goals as well.
I think Barnes has scored 5, I think, as well, or 4.
Something like let's see. Bruno's on 3. Oh, doesn't show you where Harvey Barnes is.
Well, Barnes on 2 and he scored 4 in the Champions, 5 in the Champions League or something.
You could be right. Yes, you could be right on that one. Yes, I know, but Harvey Barnes has got 3 Premier League goals so far.
4 in the Champions League.
Yeah, that's it. So Robbie's just scored for Birmingham. What Birmingham play on the night?
Yeah, they're at home, I think. Oh no, I've got another Dragon on.
But they're 1-0 up. Sung Hyo, he's called, who's just scored for them.
Is that the one that scored against us in the cup last season?
It could be him, I think it might be, It might possibly could well and truly be. So yeah. It'll be interesting when you hear the team sheet before, but it's hard to predict what Eddie Howe could definitely go with. Obviously, he's going to have to rotate, but so I think Tonali will possibly come back in for this game. Fullbacks, I think we should definitely keep the same. Goalkeeper, definitely keep Ramsdale. I mean, being up against Kudos would worry me. It really, really would.
Yeah, that's why you've got to start holding Livramento.
Yeah, absolutely. You've well and truly got to. So it'll be interesting. I mean, could we make a rotation at centre back, or do you think Shea could come in for this game? Possibly.
Could possibly and give Baby Burn a rest, but I would like to see the more players be rested on Saturday because.
Well, good point.
I think you can afford to do that against Burnley. I don't think you can do it against Spurs.
Well, true, yeah. I mean, Burnley second from bottom at the moment, so they've really are in that fight at the moment. So So, yeah, I totally agree. I think Spurs is definitely much more bigger than the Burnley one, where we can make a kind of few changes more than this game tomorrow, where we want to go definitely with our strongest and make sure we get another 3 points as well, just to keep us on that table. Because between us, we are only 3 points from 7th place.
Yes, it's very tight.
It's very tight between 7th place and mid-table at the moment. It is. Spurs, well, the same level points as Spurs, but their goal difference is just a little bit more bigger. That'd be because, of course, of the results they've been getting away from home, because they've, as I said, they have been better away from home. They've actually took a few teams apart away from home this season, which is why their goal difference is just a little bit bigger than what ours is at the moment. But yeah, we've got an opportunity to definitely try and get ourselves higher up the table now. It's all about trying to push up all the tables. So, Robert, hope you're keeping well. Good evening, Lawrence. Hope you're well. Thomas Franks and Winey trying to hope we stuff them. He's not a bad manager, though. I think he did very well with Brentford. So, Pierre, I have a question to ask. I have a question to ask, confused as well, but never seems to. Yeah, fire it in, Robert. Right, then, should we go in with the lineup on what we think it could well and truly be for tomorrow? Right. Goalkeeper, it's got to be Ramsdale, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we've got to keep Ramsdale in goal. I think Pope might still be out tomorrow. Or I want to ask you, do you think Pope is actually injured?
No.
Or do you think Eddie's just says, right, you're making too many pro mistakes. You kind of play at the moment.
I think he's just taking him out the 5 and 9.
He hasn't been on the bench as well, has he?
No.
Well, no, but that's if he is injured, no player would be there. So Ramsdale in goal. Right, in a right back, it's another easy decision. It's got to be Livramento again, obviously, as well.
Yeah.
I mean, look how good he's been since he's come back as well.
Yep, you've got to play them. We've looked so rubbish in them area, they're right back and left back. So again, you've got to play him in Hull. It's as simple as that. We're a totally different side with them, and to have actual players that are actual right backs and left backs playing that area, the pitch is massive.
Well, true. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, well, but he's a morning mini. Mason's going 3-2. Oh, I know why you've gone with Brennan Johnson and Ben Davies, because they play for Wales.
Welsh.
Oh.
Didn't Ben Davies play for Swansea?
I don't think he did, actually.
Sure. I thought that's where they signed him from.
You could
I'll have a look. I'm just on Wikipedia. I'll have a look. I'm sure they did, because I'm sure we were trying to sign him.
Yes, he did, actually. You're right.
2 years at Swansea.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Mason's gone with Ben Davies to score.
Isn't Brendan Johnson shagging that Lily Phillips, the porn star? That
I couldn't tell you. Despite the good season Sunderland are having, if Newcastle win tomorrow and the Mackems lose, will be 1 point behind them. And yet the Mackems are away to Liverpool this week.
Yep, if there's a game you want Liverpool to win.
But you know what? I don't care if he even scores against them.
No, I'd be happy if he scores against them.
I've totally wiped my hands with the rat now. I really have. Yeah. I couldn't care less. If he scores against them, he scores against them. But I wouldn't be laughing about it, because I can't stand him anymore.
I'd be happy if he scored.
What he did to our club, the disregard, the way he went on, and to try and get his way out of the club to go to Liverpool. Nah, sorry, I don't care if he scores against them. I really don't.
I hope he does.
People will come out and says, "Oh, you come on, you'd love to see that." Absolutely, I can't stand him anymore after what he done. Absolutely no way.
I hope he does, because as long as they beat the Mackems, we win. That will go 3 points within 3 points. Is it 3 points of them or something? No, 1 point. We'll go within a point of them. They're only 4 points ahead. So,
well, there you are then.
We'll bring them back down again.
Oh, is Mason coming in?
Yeah.
Oh,
how was it at the stack?
What the hell's he got? Is that a hoodie or a blue cap?
It looks like a hoodie. How was it at the stack?
It was all right, boys.
Oh well, and what was being discussed then?
stadium, commercial, and obviously transfers.
Okay, interesting. What were they saying about the stadium?
Saying they need like more. Last when I went to the toilet, saying they need like more.
Run the top.
You went to the toilet, so you missed it.
I heard bits of it, but it said like they need like more commercial like stuff, revenue and all that. For it.
So like training sponsors we need. That's what we're lacking.
It's interesting you Moss having a ham shank mace and then bloody listen to them.
He's a bushy head Arteta, no popping off. It never pops. It's some YouTube must be having one of those issues. It must be. Yeah, Davis did play for them. Joe Linton, Bruno and Burn can't get booked tomorrow. If get booked, did he miss the?
No, it'll be the Burnley game.
It'll be the Burnley. Are they on 4 yellow cards though?
I thought they were only on 3.
I think they're only on 3. Actually, I don't think they're on 4.
That's why I think a lot of players will be rested against Burnley. That's why I think you.
Okay, yeah, can well truly be. Burnley. It's confusing. The need. I'm sat on the floor watching this on telly while me spoiled dog is on CD with heated face.
Mason's froze. I see what he looks like. He looks like one of them dinner ladies, doesn't he?
Anyway, listen, we'll let you get back to it. Ozzy's on his way home.
No, he's froze. He looks like a dinner lady like that.
Oh, God.
I expect him to serve some grubby food.
Well, back to the lineup, right? First one, centre-back Chippaz. I think this is another easy decision.
Ciao.
There he is. I mean, how good has he just been?
How have they paid 30 million quid for him, man?
It's just
cheap as chips.
And it just shows getting players from aboard can work. He's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, right. Who are we going with alongside him?
I'm going to say Dan Burn because he just kind of take him out of the team.
Okay, we'll go. But you know what? Burn was fantastic against Everton, and it shows he is a centre-back, not a left-back.
Yep.
You play him in his correct position, he will do his job at centre-back as always.
Yep.
And in the last one, in the left-back, it's an easy decision as well. It's got to be Lewis Hall, obviously, as well.
Without doubt.
Yeah, absolutely has to be Lewis Hall. So there we are. Right then, so we're going to go into midfield, and this is where we do possibly will expect some rotations as well. So I think that this man's going to come back in.
Yes, he only played 2 minutes at the weekend, so he's definitely going to come back in. He
only did, didn't he? Yeah, absolutely. And we believe the next one will be, of course, the captain Bruno.
Yep, I think he'll be rested against Burnley. I think he'll play tomorrow, and if we're in a good position with 10 or 15 minutes to go, he'll take him off.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Absolutely. Oh, the last one. Who could we go with? Could Miley keep his place? Could it be Joe Linton? Or could it be Ramsey?
I think he might play Ramsey tomorrow.
Okay. I'll go with Ramsey as well because I want to see this kid get some more minutes. This kid is lacking minutes into him.
I think he'll give him Joe Linton a full week between games now if he can because of obviously the injury problems he's had.
That's a good point, Chippaz, because Joe Linton has been prone to injuries as of late as well.
I don't think he wants him to get in these niggles, and I think Joe Linton had a sound game on Saturday, doing the basics right, which was fine, which is what we want from him, and he had a full week for that game because he didn't play in Marseille, so
yeah, absolutely.
Could well work that way. Is the dinner lady coming back in? There he is. There's the dinner lady.
Okay. And I kind of hear you sound like a fish under the water, Mason.
Got me AirPods in, that's fine.
All right, that's a bit better. Seen earlier that Sula and Frankfurt have reached a verbal agreement in principle over on loan move. Thinking we're not option to buy 17.5 million, but the decision rests with us, which is what Lawrence has just said. Spurs hate Joe Linton with a passion, though. They do.
That's why you bring him on.
Could do, yeah. But I want to see Rams. I'm disappointed. I just don't know why Ramsey's not getting the minutes. We know what he can do. Remember, people, click the like button, subscribe. Cheers, Robert. Could be above the buy the weekend. We could be. Asula wants to go. Well, Asula's just not getting the game here anymore. And is Asula going to be one of those players that takes us to the next level? I don't know. I mean, you're not sure, Chippaz, as well.
I don't think he's good enough. And if a bid comes in for him, you've got to accept it and get him moved on.
At 70.5 million, we've paid 15 for him roundabout then, haven't we?
But to
so we
me,
made a little bit more money on him.
if you put a buyback clause in or sell on clause, you've got to put things in like that now for players.
Cameron Jerome just made it 2-0 Birmingham.
Oh God, shut up, man.
Well, just read that.
It was Damari Gray who scored.
Well.
Wasn't that Andy Johnson?
God, I remember him as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you're right, Chippaz, in terms of the Asula baby. He's just not that player that's gonna take us to that level. You could be right. He's still a very developing young player, but if he wants to develop, he's gonna have to look somewhere. Either it'll be a loan spell or somewhere permanent. Challenges is finding another striker happy to be third choice unless we decide to have Sean Neve as a third choice. Could you really throw a young kid in the deep end like that?
Hey, we can get Tieno Barry from Everton.
Oh God, he's awful. Oh God, I remember. Yeah, good. Yeah, you see it there. Well, Lawrence has just put it in. Yeah, so right then. So the attacking three now could be interesting. Could there be a change or two in here?
I think so. I think two or three will be changed.
Right. Where do you see this one being changed, Chippaz?
Jacob Murphy on the right.
Okay, then. So Murphy is going to play this game.
I fell through the middle.
Ahmad will be through the middle.
All right. I hope in left side. Do we keep Barnes in?
I think he plays Gordon, mate. I just have that.
I'm not sure if Gordon this one for this game.
I wouldn't play him, but I think he will play him to rotate, and I think he'll keep Barnes for Burnley, which I would have the other way around.
What we'll do is we'll ask people in the chat, will it be Barnes or Gordon to start tomorrow? And what we'll do is we'll get to the most votes. Well, we know Big Nick's going to start up through the middle. That's an easy one, obviously. But right then, guys, what are you going with? We'll go with the most votes. Barnes or Gordon on the left tomorrow. I'm really hoping it's Barnes. End of season, we will have 9 million left on Asula PSRY, so 17.5 million gives us 8.5 million plus his loan fee as PSR profit. That wouldn't be bad as well, would it? If we can make a bit of profit on Asula. Right, Julius going for Harvey Barnes.
I'm going for more Leicester.
If Asula's given minutes and it's a success where he goes, it's going to embarrass Eddie. Well, but not all players work out for us, unfortunately, which is why we had to move Longstaff on. Other players that have done well, we've had to move them on.
No offense, if you look at the German league as well, it's a bit different. For example, if you look at Florian Wirtz, where he's come to Liverpool, he's done nothing.
Exactly, he hasn't.
No.
Right, keep going in the chat, guys. Do you think it'll be Barnes or Gordon to play tomorrow? So we've got one row through Julie. She thinks it'll be Harvey Barnes. I personally want it to be Harvey Barnes. Mason, who do you want to go with? Asula or Gordon or Barnes?
I just said more Leicester. Barnes.
Right, Barnes for Mason.
I want it to be Barnes, but you know what he's like.
John says should be Barnes, but so we got to vote for Gordon there.
We'll have to go.
We'll give it a few more minutes, and then we'll make the decision on what will get the most votes. So Barnes or Gordon on the left. What do you see, Mason? All right, no worries, Mason.
Bye.
Catch you later. If Jenny home. So we got 2 for Barnes. Did you say Barnes there, Chippaz, or do you think it'll be Gordon?
I think it'll be Gordon, but I want Barnes to play.
Oh, right. Right. See, we'll go based off what people want to see. So you've said Barnes.
I'll go Barnes then, because I want Barnes to play.
Okay, then we'll keep it going for a couple of more minutes, guys. So Barnes or Gordon to play on the left. And we'll keep it going for a couple of minutes, and then we'll make the decision on what we'd like to see. I'm not, as I said, neither of us are impressed with Gordon at the moment. None of us. I think his attitude's poor. His attitude's poor. When he doesn't play well, it's like he does not want to know, or he doesn't want to be there. And that's my gripe with Gordon at the moment. It's like he doesn't give a rat's right now. Whereas you look at Barnes, even though if he doesn't play at his best, he still tries. Gordon, on the other hand, just sulks like a little Ben. Andrew says, to be honest, I couldn't give a shit if Gordon doesn't play for us again. He is an interested rat MK2. There's a lot of people like that as well that have said if they wouldn't be that bothered if they saw the back of Gordon either in January or the end of the season. Again, I mean, as you've said, Chippaz, I mean, it's been a while since no assists or no goals from Gordon as well in the Premier League.
In the league, I think he's had one assist in the league this year. It's shocking for supposed to be
the
best English left winger.
Exactly, that's poor. That's so poor and far too long. Absolutely far too long.
If you look at who he plays for, when he plays for England, he's playing against average fullbacks, you would say.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. Here you go. Right, we've had a couple of minutes up. Right, we'll go with Harvey Barnes then on the left.
He's our second top scorer in the league, so you've got the second top scorer in the league, isn't he? So you've got to play him.
Yeah, exactly. So, right, that is the lineup we are going with. So, there's some changes in there. So, it's Aaron Ramsdale in goal. The back four, Tino Livramento, Malik Chow, Dan Burn, Lewis Hall. The midfield three, Sandro Tonali to come back in, Bruno, and we're going with Jacob Ramsey. I think it's about time Ramsey gets some minutes under his belt. He really is going to need them. And we're going with the attacking three of Jacob Murphy. We're bringing Alanga out for this game because Jacob Murphy didn't even come off the bench against Everton as well. So is that just to show that he's going to keep Murphy fresh for tomorrow? Maybe. And maybe play Alanga against Burnley, maybe. So, yeah. On the left, Harvey Barnes, because he's playing well and he's our second top goal scorer. And he's our top goal scorer in all competitions at the moment. And up front through the middle's got to be big Nick Voltemada. So there you go. Let us know if Eddie's going to go with that lineup. If he does, let us know. If he doesn't, who do you think he'll go with instead? Could the likes of Miley keep their places? Could Joe Linton keep his place? Could Alanga keep his place again, maybe? Does Fabian Schär maybe coming back for this game? I think he's going to have a bit of a selection headache, Eddie Howe, in a way. But that's what you want to give a manager, a selection headache.
Well, that's what you need as a manager. You need that. We've complained for ages about not having a squad to compete and a squad to rotate, and we've got that squad now, so use it.
Does Asula actually want to go, though? Kiefer Downey has been said nothing. Well, it's just going around. We don't know if it's officially true, but there's a lot of... it is being reported around that we are looking to offload Asula. Again, the club just may not think he's going to be that striker taking us to the next level. He's still a developing young player. He isn't getting much game time, unfortunately. And they're looking, if he needs to develop himself, he's going to have to go somewhere where he's going to have to get when he's going to get regular more minutes. But just, yeah, he's third choice striker here at the club. And he will be when Wissa comes back, when we see Wissa in at some point. Asula wants first team football. You cannot blame him at all. Came from Florian Petterberg from Sky in Germany. Oh, well, there you are. Well, there you go. So I wouldn't be against selling Asula if it means we can get a bit of money and possibly look for a replacement in the January window. A new striker in a left back we're going to need as well in the January window if we are going to be going in that window, because that's two positions we are going to have to strengthen if Asula goes, and we need a backup for Lewis Hall as well. We definitely need a backup for Lewis Hall as well. So, because Dan Burn shouldn't be playing in that position at all. He should not be playing in that left back position at all. I think Barnes then completely responds against Burnley. Again, I wouldn't be entirely against that, because I think Burnley, we can beat them with some changes, I would say. And then we've got the derby after that. We've got Leverkusen as well. So Lisa, Selgon and Asula could get 100 million plus for them both to sign a few players without damaging PSI. Exactly. Imagine if we sold Gordon for a hefty price tag. A lot of people would be against that. Again, people are fed up with Gordon. They've said he isn't cutting it at the moment. His attitude's completely turned. If we got a really good fee for them in the Sula, boy, I think we'll be well in a good position in terms of PSR and FFP wise. So here you go. Plattenberg, not most reliable source, but BILD reported last week are more reliable, though not as reliable as KD, says Ruffy. Interesting as well. 65 million for Gordon, 35 million for Asula. If we got offers for both of them, I wouldn't be entirely against it at all. I wouldn't be entirely against them selling for both of them at that price. And
well, I would rather lose them than lose Tonali, put it that way.
Same. And we only want players who want to play here. Well, as I mentioned, Asula lack of game time, but Gordon, it feels like he's just his head somewhere else now.
To me, if you've got a winger that's not scoring or contributing in assists wise, then
well, exactly. That's it, Chippaz. You've just said it perfectly. You've just said it completely spot on there, Chippaz. Right, then what we're going to do now is we're going to get our score predictions in. Get them in the chat, guys. Let us know what your score prediction is for tomorrow. Are you feeling confident of a win tomorrow again? This will be the last window of PSL. We could spend a lot on Jan, and it won't count towards the new rules next season. Well, we'll wait and see, but we'll want to be very careful as well. So that's all I can say as well. If we look at positions we need strengthening, then I think the club will only possibly look at positions we need to strengthen. A new striker for Sula is going, and we need a backup left back for Lewis Hall. We really do. So, yeah, well, right then, score predictions again. Get them in the chat, guys. We're going to ask you, Chippaz, for your score prediction for tomorrow.
I'm going to say 3-1 to us.
Oh, interesting. And your goal scorers?
I'm going to say Voltamada.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Bruno.
Okay.
And I'm going to say... I think possibly one of the wingers. I'm going to say Jacob Murphy will get one.
Okay, very, very interesting. And the goal scorer for Spurs then?
Probably someone like Van der Ven or something from a corner or something like that.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, I'm going. That's why I'm saying it.
Fair enough. Right, then I'm going 3-1 as well. I'm going for Big Nick. I'm going to go for Harvey Barnes. I'm going to go for Chow to score again as well. In a couple of years, I've just put in the chat that Chow's going to get another goal as well. And for Spurs, I'll go with Kudos to get the goal for them. So, Lee thinks a right back. Oh, a right back? Do we need a right back? Unless Trippier goes or Kraft goes in January, then possibly. Right back, winger, striker. But I think we need a left back as well, though, Lee. Ruffy's going 2-1. Oh, he's going right back / left back. Julie's going for a quite high scoring 5-3 to us. Interesting.
I don't want a 5-3. I'd rather take a 3-1.
Lee's going 3-1. Voltamada, Joe Linton and Barnes. John's going 4-0. Murphy, Big Nick, Chow and Tonali. Did go with 8-0 on TTR. Now, I think that might not happen. I think Spurs will end up down to 10 men with a red card. We'll see. Lawrence is going 3-1 as well. A lot of 3-1s coming in as well. So, and William is going 2-1 to the tune as well. So a lot of us are feeling very hopeful for tomorrow that we are going to get the 3 points and get another win at home. Let's just keep it going. Keep it going. These next 2 games, I think, are definitely winnable. Let's just keep it going and let's get higher up in the table. We need to start focusing on our Premier League at the moment. We know it's been not the great. It hasn't been good, particularly away from home. But that win away from home against Everton, sure, hopefully is going to get our confidence boost a little bit more higher now. So let's just see if we can do that win tomorrow. All down to the lads tomorrow to get that job done, to try and get us another 3 points. Let's hopefully they can do it for us. Come on, lads. It's your time. It's your job now to get us those points at home tomorrow. You know what I've noticed in the few games when we tried to defend, we have done that as well, actually. I think Robert's made a good point there as well. That's a very interesting one. Lee said he would sign Grimaldo or Alejandro Grimaldo from Bayern Leverkusen. Is that who you're on about? Well, I think he could play left wing back as well. Is that him? Is that the player you're on about, Lee? Grimaldo from Bayern Leverkusen. He's not a bad player, him, to be fair. But I've just seen he's 30 years old though as well. Do we need to keep going for older players as well?
No, he doesn't fit the build.
I think we need to start going away from getting older players as well. In a way as well. So there you go. But yeah. Well, let's see if the lads can do us that job tomorrow. Hopefully get us another 3 points as well for us. Fingers crossed. We can get away with another win tomorrow. Hopefully there'll be smiling faces after full time. So you are. Yes. So then, after the game, there'll be quick thoughts. There'll be fan reactions. Let's hopefully audio works this time. Can't believe it. Oh, I only got one cam working last time for the Man City game, and that was only Lawrence's. Hopefully, all of them will work this time. Fingers crossed there. We're not going to have any more technology issues like we did, but we'll wait and see. And on the next day, it'll be on the Wednesday, it will be the match review and the player ratings show as well. Hopefully, more high ratings if we get another win tomorrow night. Thursday, of course, will be preview to Burnley, and Friday, the Crazy Show as well. And yeah, quick thoughts for the Burnley game as well. So there you are. So pre-recorded videos tomorrow after the game, quick thoughts and fan reactions, and the next scheduled live show will be the match review and the player ratings show for tomorrow's game. So, yes, 30 now, so might not be bothered about a bit part player because Hull can be number one. Well, true. I just think, in a way, we need to keep going for older players now. I really, really do. So, there you are. Well, then we will wrap up there for tonight. Thank you, Chippaz, for coming on, and I'm sure we'll see you Friday. No doubt about that.
Yes, I finished at 6 on Friday, so I will be on.
Nice.
I'm sure the dinner lady will be back on as well.
I'm sure you will be for the next live show. So Nathan's just coming in. Yeah, you'll have to catch up on rewatch Nathan because we are wrapping up tomorrow, guys. So again, just to remind you again, so quick thoughts, fan reactions, and match review and player ratings and tips of content for tomorrow's game. Let's hopefully it's going to be smiling faces when that full-time whistle is blown. So thank you to everyone for watching tonight, guys. Remember, if you have enjoyed the show tonight, please do remember to give us a thumbs up. Again, it's important we get those likes so people know where to find us in the search results. And please, of course, if you are completely brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribing in the job, what goes on the channel week in, week out, hit that subscribe button, free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. Hit the bell as well. It does let you know whenever we are live or when a pre-recorded video is uploaded. Hit that bell to make sure all up to date with the content you do not want to miss at all. And if you want to give a donation, feel free. And if you want to become a member for just 99p a month, hit the join button to become a member, and you will be included in the prize draws we do as well. Hopefully, we'll look to try and get another one done very, very shortly. Hopefully, as well. So we shall wait and see. So there you go. Good night, all, and take care of you as well, John. Goodbye, everyone. Take care of you as well, Julie. Great show, cheers. Julie, really, really appreciate it. So much. If Wissa comes through the second game behind closed doors without any knock, maybe back for Burnley. Well, we'll just wait and see. But so far, it is scheduled for the Derby game. So far, but if we could get him back sooner, happy days. That would be absolutely happy days. And again, thankfully, he's pulled out of the African Cup of Nations, which I'm glad. And his focus is with us right now, which I'm glad he's decided to commit. Then put his country, playing for his country, put to one side for the moment. I've not played a game for Newcastle. We're pretty much going to be coming through halfway through the season now. It is time. I need to start playing games for my club that I've signed for. And I'm wearing one of the special shirts at this football club as well, the number 9. So here we go. Might not start straight away, but I think it'll be crucial as well. He's gonna be so crucial for us as well. So hopefully that we'll be seeing him very, very shortly. I'm sure we will, guys.
Just going to say as well before we finish, vote for Tony people in the non-league awards because
yes, please do. Tony, if you is in the vote to be for non-league category, to was it best non-league vlogger, something like that? It was something.
Yeah, it's either that or best non-league YouTuber. That's one of the two.
Something like that. So please don't go for Tony. In the I forgot the name of the page on X or something.
It's on his Twitter page, or if you ask him, he'll send you the link.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. But please don't go vote for Tony. It's the best non-league YouTuber. I'm sure you really, really appreciate that on that as well. So yeah, Chippaz reminding me of that. I'm sure Tony will appreciate you mentioning that as well. So be good if we help them qualify for the World Cup. Think they play Nigeria then in their playoff tie. Well, that's it, guys. Well, then, guys, that is it. Thank you again for watching tonight, and we will see you all again very, very soon. Till then, everyone, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a good one, guys. Take care. Howe, the lads. Good night, everyone, and we'll see you all again shortly.